The bloody chamber.
But are you sure? Are you sure you love the Marquis?
I am sure I want to marry him.
So much older. And married before. Much married. He's still in mourning.
Mother, he chose me. His wives. After such women, why me? A Romanian countess, wild and worldly, lost 3 months since in a boating accident. Before that, everyone knows her lovely face. Her long thighs laid bare by the artists. It was the absinthe doomed her.
Remember when we saw his first wife as Isolde? Your first opera.
The night before my wedding, the Marquis takes us, mother and me, to Tristan. All eyes on our box. My heart swells and aches at the music. I must truly love him. I must.
A wedding gift. After the terror, the aristos who'd escaped the guillotine would tie an ironic red ribbon around their necks. My grandmother had hers made up in rubies, a gesture of defiance. Here, let me.
The rubies sparkle at my narrow white throat, crimson as arterial blood. Sea, sand, a sky melting into sea. And his castle, the fairy solitude of it, its turrets of misty blue, cut off by the tide for half the day.
This turret is all yours.
It's heavenly. Oh, a pigsty. I'm sorry, it's not quite in tune. The sea air.
And my perfect child has perfect pitch. There's a piano tuner in the village. He can live here, tune it every day. Come. Your bedroom.
The matrimonial bed. Massive. Carved in ebony. Mirrors on every wall reflecting multitudes of young girls in chic navy tailor-mades.
I have a harem.
I look away, shy, but catch my many reflections as he strips me, as if he was stripping the leaves from an artichoke, a gourmand without appetite. I begin, aghast, to feel myself aroused. He shuts my legs like a book.
Anticipation is the greater part of pleasure, my little love.
I shake with arousal, yes, but also repugnance for his heavy white flesh.
Put on the choker.
Cold as ice on my neck. He twines my hair into a rope and pulls it aside. He kisses the rubies before he kisses my mouth. A dozen husbands impale a dozen brides, while the mewing gulls swing on invisible trapezes in the empty air outside. He lies beside me, felled like an oak, as if he had been fighting with me. In that one-sided struggle, I'd heard him shriek and blaspheme at the orgasm. I had bled.
Yes. What is it? Very well. At once. I have to leave. 6 weeks in New York. As soon as the tide is low, I'll be gone.
But our honeymoon...
This is important. A deal worth millions. I leave you in charge. The keys to every room. From the dungeons... Only my wine lies there now. The art gallery, my office, my safe.
I am afraid. Not so much of him, but of myself. I see, reflected in his black eyes, my rare talent for corruption.
One last key. This little one. Here. You may use all the keys on the ring except that last little one. It is the key to a little room at the foot of the west tower, at the end of a dark corridor full of horrid cobwebs. Promise, if you love me, to leave it well alone.
You should find it in tune now. May I listen?
Jean-Yves has a gentle smile, grey eyes that fix sightlessly on me.
You have a wonderful lightness to your playing.
It's perfect. Perfectly in tune. Mother?
It's you! Bravo! How's your castle?
I have servants. And gold taps in the bathroom.
Hello? Little one? Gold taps are nothing to cry about. Is there hot water?
Yes, plenty.
Perhaps a bath, then, to steady your nerves. Tell me what's wrong.
Nothing. Nothing at all. I'll call you tomorrow.
I search for evidence of my husband's true nature. In his office, a vast mahogany desk. The desk drawers are so orderly, there must be a great deal to conceal. The keyring breaks. Only the little key stays in my hand. I feel no fear, no intimation of dread. I do not believe my childish disobedience will truly offend him. I light a taper and carry the little flame down a long, winding corridor. A door of worm-eaten oak, barred with black iron. I hesitate. Here I might find a little of his soul. A rack. A wheel. A spiked casket that I recall is named the Iron Maiden, grandly displayed. A little museum of his perversity? I hope that is all. At the centre of the room, a grand Renaissance bier, an armful of reeking lilies at its foot. The opera singer lies naked beneath a thin sheet. The blue imprint of his fingers on her embalmed neck, on her lips a smile. Above it, suspended in mid-air, a polished skull, crowned with white roses, veiled like a bride. The painter's muse, still beautiful. Where is the third? With trembling fingers, I prise open the iron casket. The Countess is pierced not by one, but 100 spikes. Her blood fresh, newly dead. Did he keep her here? All the time he courted me? Oh, God.
Stop. Think for yourself. Leave all as it was before. Walk out. The key. Where is it? Covered in blood. I'll go alone as soon as the tide is low. To the police. Oh, they won't believe me. Or worse, they will. They know already it's true. Mother. The line is dead. Like his wives. Oh, God. Be calm. Walk over the causeway. Take the train. Calm yourself. Who's there? Jean-Yves?
A new bride should not suffer so.
My husband murders his wives.
Listen. The tide is turning. Soon you can leave.
Dawn. The first streaks in the sky. Oh, God. He's coming. I can see the twin headlamps of his great black car gouging tunnels through the mist. The key. The key is covered in blood.
Crimson water swirls down the basin, but the more I scrub, the brighter the stain.
Is that you, dearest? You came back?
My agent called me at Le Havre. Saved me a wasted trip. So we may resume our interrupted pleasures, my love. You have the keys?
The keys? Oh, I left them in the music room when I was playing.
Fetch them, please.
Can't you wait till morning, my darling?
No, it won't wait.
He sits on the bed, sunk in absolute despair. Then I see he is excited. A terrible, guilty joy as he finds the proof of my sin.
This key. The key that leads to the kingdom of the unimaginable. Kneel.
He presses the stain on the key to my forehead, and I feel it tingle and burn. A mark forever. And the key as bright and fresh as before.
My virgin of the arpeggios. Prepare yourself for decapitation. Put on the white dress and the rubies while I sharpen my great-grandfather's ceremonial sword. I will wait for you in the courtyard.
Jean-Yves?
Hoofbeats.
Come down.
I look out of the window.
Now.
Riding across the causeway at vertiginous speed, the waves fetlock high.
My mother!
She's too late.
Come down, Saint Cecilia, or must I compound my crimes by desecrating the marriage bed? Here is the block.
He twists my hair into a rope to expose the nape of my neck.
Such a pretty neck. Like the stem of a flower.
He bends to kiss it, his beard and the wet touch of his red lips. A little green moss, the last thing I will ever see. He looks up, transfixed, astonished. My mother. A wild mane of hair round her shoulders, one hand on the reins of her rearing horse, while the other clasps my father's service revolver. My husband stock still, sword raised, like those clockwork tableaux of Bluebeard you see at fairs.
Monster!
His great wealth I gave to charity. We kept enough to start a little music school. And sometimes we go to the opera. Though never in a box.
Isolde, come to Papa. Where are you hiding?
No paint or powder can cover the mark on my forehead. My love cannot see it, and for that I am glad. Not that he would love me less, but because it spares my shame.